Hello children, this is chapter number 6, Adjectives and Degrees of Comparison, part 2. In first part, I told you what is the definition of adjectives. I gave some examples and also told you what can be the position of adjectives in a sentence with regard to noun. Now we are going to start it further. Come to page number 28. Here we can see kinds of adjectives. Adjectives are of 6 kinds. See here in the picture. Quality means adjective of quality, adjective of quantity, adjective of number, demonstrative adjective, interrogative adjective, and the last one, possessive adjective. Now we are going to read about each kind of adjective one by one. First one is adjectives of quality. An adjective of quality describes the quality of a person or thing. When we are talking about anything, whether it is a person or a thing, means simply any noun or pronoun. The adjectives which tells us what is the quality of that noun or pronoun, that person or thing, it is known as adjectives of quality. Let's see some examples. A. The teacher asked me a simple question. Question is noun, and what type of question? What is the quality of question? Simple. So simple is adjectives of quality. B. The lesson was interesting. Lesson is noun and the quality of lesson was interesting. So interesting is the adjective of quality. C. The bag is colorful. Again, colorful tells us the quality of the bag, which is a noun. Hence, colorful is adjective of quality. Number D. The bangles are lovely. Similarly here, bangles is noun and lovely tells us the quality of bangles. Hence, lovely is adjective of quality. Next type is adjectives of quantity. An adjective of quantity specifies the quantity of a thing. Quantity means how much something is. So when we ask the question how much of the thing or any noun, then it gives us the answer of adjective of quantity. See the example? Give me some water. Water is noun and how much water? Some. So some is adjective of quantity. B. There is enough sugar in the jar. Sugar is the noun and what is the quantity of sugar? Enough. So enough is adjective of quantity. C. She added some honey to the milk. Again, how much quantity of honey? That is some. And number D. She has got much relief after the treatment. So what is the quantity of relief? That is much. So here we see some, enough and much are adjectives of quantity. So remember, when we answer the question of how much of something, then it gives us the answer of adjectives of quantity. And I want to come back to adjectives of quality. To know what is adjectives of quality, we ask question how. how or what type of the noun or pronoun is, that answer will be adjective of quality. Okay, so remember the question when we ask how, answer is adjective of quality. When we ask how much, it gives the answer of adjectives of quantity. Now we move to adjectives of number. An adjective of number tells how many persons or things are meant. See carefully and remember my question. How answers adjective of quality. How much answers adjective of quantity. And when the question is how many, then it gives the answer of adjective of number. See examples. A. Several people got into the train. So how many people got into the train? Answer is several. Several is adjective of number. B. There are 40 students in this class. How many students? 40. 40 is number, adjective of number. C. I have 3 pens. How many pens? 3. And D. He has 1 box. How many box? 1. So several, 40, 3 and 1 are examples of adjectives of number. Adjectives of number are of different type. We saw here 40, 3 and 1. These are numbers, but sometimes we see first, second, third, such kind of words as adjective. They are also adjectives of number, but they are called as ordinal adjectives. Ordinal adjectives means that shows what order or thing or a person stands. I repeat this one. Some other adjectives of number are words like first, second, third, which show in what order a thing or a person stands. They are also known as ordinal adjectives. So ordinal adjectives tells us the position of the adjective or the noun. Example A. The fifth boy in the row is not in proper uniform. Fifth is adjective of number, but it is known as ordinal adjective. B. The third seat is empty. Third is again ordinal adjective. And the words like 2 and 3 that we were watching, like 40, all these are called as cardinal or adjectives. So when we see the number like 1, 2, 3, 5, 100, these are cardinal adjectives. And when it shows the rank or the position or order of something, then it becomes ordinal adjectives. So there is difference between both ordinal and cardinal adjective. But remember, ordinal and cardinal adjectives are types of adjective of number. Now we move to see use of much or many. I told you when we use many and when do we ask much. If we ask much, it is quantity. And when it asks many, this is the answer of number, adjective of number. To simplify this better, you can see we always use much to indicate quantity. Many to indicate number. In other words, we use much with uncountables, many with countables. This is very important to remember. We use much with uncountables. What do you mean by uncountables? The things that cannot be counted. And many with countables. Countable means that can be counted. Examples: there is much work yet to be completed. So work cannot be said that I have two work, I have completed three work, that is much. There is much work. And B, there is much arrangement to be made. These both are uncountable things. Arrangement and work cannot be counted, but yes, they can be measured. Number C. Come to the next page, page number 29. Number C. There are many ladies in the room. Ladies can be counted, so they are countable. Hence we use many, not much. Number D. He attended to many customers during the day. Again, customers are the person that can be counted: two customer, four customer, 10 customers. So as customers are countable, we use many here. Now we are moving to C, use of few, a few, little and a little. There is slight difference between all these four. We use little to denote quantity, few to indicate number. So this is the greatest difference between little and few. Little denotes quantity and few denotes number. To indicate almost none, we use little and a little, means some. Similarly, few means almost none. A few means some. So when we add a before little or few, it means some. We'll talk about each of them. Little means quantity of something which is almost none, zero. If something is zero in quantity or nearby, then we'll say little. If the amount is not none but some, then we'll use a little. Just we add a. Similarly, when we are talking about something countable and that is equal to none or zero, we use few. When number of something is less but it is some, it becomes a few. Let's see some examples. He got little help from his friends. Here help is uncountable and little means no help. Number B. She got a little help from her friends. Means some of the help, some of the friends helped. So here help is some. So it is used a little. Again help is uncountable. Number C. There were few people in the auditorium. Means there were no crowd, almost no people were there, which were countable. People are countable. So few means almost no people. And number D, there were a few people in the auditorium. A few means less in number, means some people were there in the auditorium. So this is the difference between few, a few, little and a little.